Hi my intuitive people, welcome back to Crystal Intuition. So today's pick a card reading is all about your bad habits and how you can improve them. So we have 4 piles. I'll give you guys a close-up of the piles and then we can get into the readings. Okay, for pile 1 we have the alcohol like keychain, the cork and some pills, as well as the strawberry quartz. For pile 2, we have binge eating. There's some snacks over there and a rhodonite stone. For pile 3, we have work and spending money. And we also have a pyrite. For pile 4, we have a Bible and a magazine, which is media and religion. And we have a beautiful, I believe this is aura quartz, but I can be wrong. For pile 4. Okay guys, so take a deep breath in and out. You might want to do this a couple of times to relax yourself. And then you can go ahead and pick your piles. So meditate on each pile and feel which one you feel the most drawn to. So again, we have strawberry quartz with the alcohol and the pills. We have pile 2, which is the rhodonite and the binge eating. We have pile 3, which is working, and also the pyrite stone. And then we have the beautiful quartz crystal, and as well with religion and media over there. So you can go based on crystal, number, or whichever pile you feel drawn to. You don't have to have the bad habit, but if you do and you feel more drawn to that pile, or if you feel more drawn to another pile, I suggest you pick that pile. And we're also going to be doing the pendulum at the end of each reading to get a yes or no answer for you guys, so you can start thinking of a question that you want answered, and then we'll hop into the readings. Take a minute to pause this video if you need more time to decide your pile. Okay, for pile 1, if you chose the alcohol keychain and the pills and the cork and also the strawberry quartz stone, then this is your pile. So first you have a 5 of Pentacles, you have death and rebirth, you have the wheel, you have the Knight of Pentacles, you have the 8 of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. For your oracle cards, you have Plant the Seeds, Hibernation and Regeneration, Seasonal Harvest, and Ground and Center. Just gonna tilt the camera a little down so you guys can see the cards a little better. So yeah, great. Right off the bat I can see that with the 5 of Pentacles you are internalizing your feelings quite a bit. I mean, it's like you have the key is right over here. I'm gonna try to show you guys a little close-up of the card. So the key is over there, and you know, she just feels too small to open the door, to pick up the key to unlock the door. So I think you might have some blocked blessings, and with your addictions you're really blocking out that blessings. But I also see that you guys can overcome it, because with death and rebirth I can see that you can change whatever this is. This isn't really a type of addiction that you don't have any control over, or that you need like rehab or something for. I see you can easily step out of it, and when you do, well, the wheel is like, this is like the wheel of fortune, guys, so which brings good luck, money, and prosperity into our lives. It's a very positive card. So I see you can easily step out of it. Maybe you're using alcohol to numb your pain, perhaps, or maybe you use pills as a crutch, which is not even needed. Maybe it's money that's your addiction. Maybe there was overspending or something of that nature. And also, you have the Knight of Pentacles, so you have a lot of Pentacles as well. Like, there's 2 Pentacle cards. So, Pentacles is all about the material world, money. Maybe you're worried about material things, perhaps. Maybe, you know, you're numbing the pain with, like, alcohol or pills because you don't want to deal with, you know, whatever you think you has as a lack, understand? So you think you're lacking in your life, but I can see you're actually very abundant, but you know, it's not physical abundance, it's not money. I see like happiness, friends, family, but you feel all alone because each person in this cards are quite alone. And maybe you need a little time alone on yourself without whatever influence you're consuming, to just take some rest and take a breather and just to try and clear your mind. I'm seeing working with nature is going to be very beneficial for you guys because you have plant the seeds, you have seasonal harvest and ground and center, which tells me if you spend a little more time in nature, then you know this will ultimately help you step out of that bad habit. So you know, I also see whatever you do now is going to set the goals for the future. So if you're staying in this like toxic kind of mindset, then you're blocking your blessings. You need to step out of this mindset because it is in your mind, okay? You're stuck on the 3D world. You're stuck on materialistic things, and it's very surprising to me that the death card, or I'm sorry, the devil card, the death card is here, but the devil card, it's very surprising that it's not there alongside the death card, because the devil card is all about material things, and you have a lot about material type things here. So it's no surprise you got the death card, because there is some transition needed. You need to make a choice, whether you want to stay and just block your blessings for who knows how long, or if you want to step out of that, step away. You know, step away from all of the toxic things. Do a fireball ritual. You know, that's very beneficial for if you want to release something. You like burn it. You can even like crumble it up and flush it down the toilet if that's easier for you. Write down everything that burdens you, burn it, flush it down the toilet. You know, just release. Do a cord cutting ritual if that's what you're into. And then also you have the Knight of Cups. You have 2 Knight cards, which is also interesting because Knight cards is about, you know, owning your power. And I see a lot about stepping away from things that no longer serve you, stepping away from the material. Like, you are abundant, but you know, you need to get in that mindset that it's not really what is most important in your life. And also with the Knight of Cups, like, there's the picnic basket and I see a little bottle popping out there. So that was interesting because we do have the alcohol there. So maybe, you know, you can drink socially or whatever if you still want to, but I see if you use that as a crutch, it's not going to serve you. It's blocking romantic interests in your life as well. Maybe you had some problems along, like, romance or something, or maybe it's because of some romance or heartache that you're using this alongside the material things. Because, like, dating is also kind of more a material thing most of the time, unless you really deeply connect with the person, like a soul connection. And I think I will maybe do a video on soulmates and etc. to expand on this topic. So yeah, plant the seeds for your future. Whatever you change or do now is going to impact your future. Take breaks when needed, but I suggest rather like perhaps sleeping instead of using supplements to numb the pain. Because sleeping is just as healing, and it's, you know, it's natural, so you're not putting toxins in your body. Maybe you need some sleep to release that toxins that you put into your body. Like I said, I see you spending a lot of time in nature. You're gonna harvest whatever you plant now. So whenever you're watching this video, from this time you're watching it, you know, maybe, let's say, it can be anywhere from, I'm seeing like 8 is popping up out at me a lot, but I'm gonna read some numbers that you guys can feel which one resonates most with you. We have 5, 4, 10, and 8. 5, 4, 10, and 8. These could be months, years, weeks. Maybe it's a date. But, you know, that might resonate with the person that knows. You know, the number needs to have a sense of familiarity. So also ground and center. You need to come back to you, because you're numbing the pain. You're not even like feeling like you anymore. You need to come back to your roots. Maybe just go outside, walk a little on the grass. It's very beneficial for releasing toxins as well as sleeping. That's 2 things that's very beneficial for you in your time of healing right now. And like I said, like the fireball ritual, or like the toilet bowl ritual thing, like just like flush it, burn it, just get rid of the things that's bothering you. And just remember one thing: whatever you're going through is not permanent. This is just a temporary situation, because otherwise the death card wouldn't be in here. It's about transformation, trying to encourage you to transform, to become a better version of yourself. But in order to do that, you need to step a little bit more into the night energies. Chase after your dreams, go after them. Just leave the materialistic behind and just go after your passions and your dreams. And then when you find them, hold on to them, you know? Because I also see there's a little bit of a romantic element as well here. Maybe you're gonna meet your soulmate or a good friend, or something really great is gonna happen for you when you step out of this mindset. The Wheel of Fortune reassures you that it's gonna be beneficial. So we're quickly gonna do the pendulum. Let me see over here. I'm just gonna try to put my hand so you guys can see a little better. Just trying to get it still. My hand's shaking a little, guys. I'm just gonna hold it like that. Okay, so you guys have a no. A no to a maybe, but I'm leaning a little more to no. So whatever you asked, it's a no. So, you know, if you asked perhaps like if something bad's gonna happen, no, it's not. This is only for a couple of people because this is a general reading, so if the pendulum didn't resonate with you, then don't take it. So we're gonna move on to pile 2. So for those of you who chose pile 2, you got the binge eating with all of these lovely snacks over here. We have a lot of sweets and treats and some chips and cookies, and everything's just really like sugary, and you know, a lot of things you'll just binge eat. You also have the rhodonite stone. You have the 9 of Swords. You have the Tower. You have the 8 of Swords. You have the Queen of Cups. You have the 3 of Swords. You have the 9 of Cups, and then you guys got an extra tarot card. I didn't want to put it back in the pile because I thought it might be an important message for someone. So you have the 9 of Wands. For your oracle cards, you have Cleansing Body and Spirit. You have Speak Your Mind. Affirmation for healing the heart. And meditation for clarity. Wow, you guys got a really heavy pile for just a pile that I thought was going to be about binge eating. This is a very deep emotional pile, guys, and I don't want you to be scared because there is some light cards in here as well. But, you know, I'm just gonna jump into it. So you have the affirmation for healing the heart. So I'm seeing you guys might have been through like heartache or a bad breakup, or somebody passed away that was very close to you. And with the Tower card as well, it's really affirming that you got struck down. Like, this is a really intense kind of version of the Tower. It's like this little squirrel and his nest got burned. The butterflies are scattering. They're incinerating. The squirrel's nuts are incinerating. You know, everything he just saved up for winter now gone. All his hard work it just feels like it's for nothing. But he can rebuild. So that's an important message for someone. Even though it feels like everything's like being struck down, you can rebuild. You guys have a lot of sword cards. I'm seeing 3. So swords are generally about our emotional state and our emotional well-being. So with the 9 of Swords here, you're internalizing something, guys. There's all of this, everything's feeling overwhelming for you. You know, everything's too much. You're feeling overwhelmed. You're feeling like everything is just a miss in your life. You know, you have all these thoughts and you don't know what to really do about it. You also have the 8 of Swords. Again, you feel like trapped. This is a very interesting representation of the 8 of Swords. I mean, she's sitting in the mirror and she's just like holding her arms. And then in the mirror, it looks like she's bound with like all of these like ropes and stuff. Like, you know, it's a very interesting representation, and this is how you feel when you look in the mirror. You feel bound, trapped. You feel like there's no way out of this Tower situation. You're feeling overwhelmed a lot. But yeah, you also have the Queen of Cups, which means stepping into your higher power. The Queen's is all about owning yourself. So I'm also getting a little message about self-image issues, like self-love issues, you know, body hating, you know, body shaming and hating your body, like, but there's really deep emotional things, and I feel like you're internalizing that as well, perhaps if it resonates with you. And the Queen is about stepping into your power, using your intuition, trusting yourself, believing in yourself. That's what the Queen represents. And then another heartache. You guys are going through so much things right now. I'm really sorry for you, pile 2. Like, my blessings are with you. I'm sending positive healing because you guys have a heavy pile, and most of it's like in your head. It's very like emotional, and I see you can heal from that. Maybe you're binge eating because of that, and now you have the body issues or something along that line. But you also have a lot of heartache, like a lot of pain. I mean, affirmation for healing the heart and the 3 of Swords. These are actually very beautiful together. I mean, her heart's being pulled, like it's being unraveled. It's being like pulled in every direction. She feels overwhelmed. She feels hurt. She feels pain. But you can heal that pain, you know? Maybe someone's gonna step in, a family member, a friend, maybe a romantic partner, maybe even yourself, your higher self, to heal this heartache that someone has caused you, or that you've caused yourself, perhaps. The 9 of Cups this makes me think about breaking free, like claiming your blessings. Your cups will overflow with joy. You just need to step into your power and release this pain, and it's not going to be easy. Maybe, you know, binge eating is not really the answer, perhaps, but we'll get into what would be a better solution in a moment. You also have the 9 of Wands. I see you have to try to be more confident and more trusting in yourself. Try to be the light that, you know, shines brighter, and so that other people can notice your light. You understand? Like, be that light in the world. And when everything around you seems dark, shine your light even brighter. And then I just want you to know that your blessings will definitely come to you. as soon as you heal this pain. So meditation for clarity and cleansing body and spirit. So things you can do instead of perhaps binge eating is meditating, like taking a long relaxing bath, which is baths are really great for cleansing stagnant energy that we attach during the day, that attaches itself to us during the day. So just calm your mind. That's what's coming through. Calm your mind. Meditate for clarity. Meditate to see more clear, to see what you're doing to yourself or what other people's doing to you, and know that, you know, you can step out of it, you can step away from that, because that's not who you're meant to be. And speak your mind. If someone is being mean to you, perhaps speak your mind. Tell them, like, I think I'm beautiful. I know I'm a powerful woman or a powerful man. I am successful. I have all these blessings and I'm so grateful for everything. Gratitude in advance is also a very great way to heal. I've spoke about that before. But, you know, speak your mind and step into your power. Stop, like, you know, when you don't really want to do something and someone keeps nagging you, like, yeah, come eat with us, and you're not really hungry, say no. Like, you don't want to. Don't give away your power by saying yes to something you really don't want to do. So, we're gonna get your pendulum, and then we're gonna see. I'm just gonna hold my hand because I noticed I'm shaking a little today. Okay, so you guys have a yes, so whatever you asked, you have a yes for. So for the majority of you asked the question that the answer is yes to. Hopefully that helped, and then we're gonna move on to pile 3. Okay, so for those of you who chose pile 3, you have the work. So you have coffee, a pack of paper, and the credit card, so spending and work. You also have pyrite, which, if you guys don't know, this is a really great stone to manifest abundance into your life. So let's see, you have the King of Cups, Ace of Wands, you have the 7 of Pentacles, oops, you have the Hierophant, you have the 2 of Pentacles, and you have the Ace of Cups. For your oracle cards, you have Make a Move, Give In to Passion, Transformation and Change, and Fire Magic. So beautiful. I'm gonna just turn the camera a little bit. So you have a very, very interesting selection of cards, I'll say that, because for a pile that you know, has so much going on, you have a very light feeling to you, which is perhaps how you feel. Like, you have all this stuff going on, but you're really great at working under pressure, so you just feel light all the time. Because it's a very, like, pile 2 was so heavy and you guys are so light, which is really, like, oh, it's just a weird feeling, like. So first off, you have the King of Cups. So yeah, this dude looks so chill. I love this deck, and you know, like the singing bowl. This is a very beautiful and artistic tarot deck. So I'm seeing that perhaps you need to step more into your mind power, because I'm seeing a lot about imagery of the mind being highlighted. So we can see there he has like this little aura around his head. We have the mind being brought here, and as well as this dude here. So I'm seeing like working with your mind, but not emotionally. We're not going that internal. Stepping into your power. Because I have a feeling you guys know what you actually want to do, but you're hesitant if it's going to be the right path for you. Because I see here Make a Move and Give Into Passion. These two cards next to each other goes really well, because make a move now, change whatever, change the direction you want to go in, and then give into that passion, give into what you really want to do. Your intuition is on point. Your intuition is telling you what you want to do. You know what you want to do, but you're hesitant to step into that power. Like, this is a very interesting power. Like, drinking a lot of coffee keeps you awake, it keeps you on your feet, it keeps you going. And you like writing or perhaps playing music, making music, or dancing. That's a couple of things that's popping out that you might like to do. We also have transformation and change, which is exactly what I'm saying. Change up your direction. Transform into who you want to be. And then also fire magic, which is a lot also like passion. Fire makes me think of passion. So it's a very rich, passionate vibe that I'm feeling. You also have like the Ace of Wands, which I said it's about intuition. Following your intuition. Seven of Pentacles is, I see you need to plant this, make a move and plant this seed, this passion part that you want to do. And that tree will grow, and it will give you so much rewards if you keep feeding it. You need to keep putting energy into it. So wherever you put your energy, it will grow. If you put it on negative things, the negative things are going to grow. If you put it on positive things, the positive things are going to grow. If you put it on work, your work stuff is going to grow. If you put it on your passions and your hobbies, that's going to grow. Wherever you put your energy, it's going to grow. And I also see you're a very natural healer. I'm also picking up, and you also have the Hierophant. So maybe you're also trapped in like some old belief system kind of thing, where you think you have to do things a certain way, although your intuition is telling you, hey, we shouldn't be doing this way, let's try doing it that way. So I'm also seeing a lot more about stepping into your power. Just try to take a leap of faith and go up those stairs. Something beautiful might be waiting for you. Also perhaps meditate on it if you're uncertain. And the Two of Pentacles, like balancing things. Like you can still do like the work stuff, but I see, like all work and no play make Jack a dull boy or something like that. But you're a lot like that. You're focusing a lot on work and spending, and maybe you should focus a little more on you. Your internal work, your intuition, your family, and try to balance whatever you're passionate about with all of these other things, because if there's no balance, then ultimately you're just gonna be like left with this empty feeling. The credit card's always gonna be in debt, you're always gonna have more papers to write, the coffee's never gonna be enough. So try to balance things out more. And you also have the Ace of Cups. So yes, if you step into your power, everything is just gonna fall in place to you. You're gonna heal your heart, you're gonna get so much more blessings, and everything's just gonna be so beautiful for you. And also maybe if you have a little problems with your heart chakra or your throat chakra, I'm seeing, then maybe working on it would be very beneficial. By giving and receiving equally. That's what I'm hearing for you guys. So that might be a message for someone. So we're gonna do your pendulum. Okay, so you guys have a yes. So whatever your question was, you definitely have a yes there. So we're gonna move on to pile 4. Okay, pile 4. So you got this beautiful quartz type crystal, which I am not 100% on what it is. You also have the Bible and the magazine, which is about media, religion. So let's see what you guys have. You have the Ten of Swords. You have the Four of Wands, the Knight of Swords, you have the Magician, sorry guys, Seven of Wands, and also the Six of Cups. Beautiful. For your oracle cards, you have Affirmation for Acceptance, Listening to Wisdom, Rebirth and Regeneration, and Accept Love. You guys have a very beautiful pile. I'm gonna be real with you. So yeah, I have just this small intuitive feeling that perhaps you're giving a little into listening too much to the wrong things. You know, you're stuck with religion and media and, you know, having to think a certain way, having to be a certain way because the Bible or the media or whatever told you that that's how it has to be. But I can also see you're kind of second guessing that at the same time because, you know, you want to be in that free energy, you want to be in that open energy, and the Ten of Swords really reminds me of that, and also stepping away from, you know, all of that bad things that doesn't really serve you, like emotionally, what makes you feel crappy, you know, just step out of it. Four of Wands, you know, like, these girls are dancing, they're having fun, they're having a good time, very lighthearted energy, that youthful energy. You know, I'm just saying that you guys have to, like, get out some more, have some more fun. You don't need to be on social media all the time. You don't need to post, you don't need to listen to that. You can just, like, look at this Knight of Swords. Like, he has this crossbow on his back. He's chasing the bird. He can easily shoot the bird, but he's running for the bike because he just wants to chase the bird. That's just what I initially get there, but you also have a lot of crows. So I don't know if that's of any sort of significance to you, but crows are known for wisdom and guidance, so look out for that, or perhaps black feathers, because that's what's guiding you towards a better future. You also have the Magician, stepping into your power, stepping into your intuition, just being you, not try to pretend to be someone else, just to be legitimately 100% you. Seven of Wands, I'm seeing meditation, step into your power, yoga, you know, have fun, do things you like to do. And don't do it just because someone else expects you to, just do it because you want to. And also the Six of Cups there, like, I'm seeing memories is very important to you guys, so maybe social media and memories, there's some connection there perhaps for you. But I'm also seeing that you're missing out on things because of it. I mean, I'm just thinking of something right that I saw on, strangely enough, that I saw on social media, but about a dog. You know, a dog always lives in the moment. Like, he's sitting next to you and he thinks like, oh, yeah, I'm with this amazing person that I love. While you're thinking about work, you're thinking about this, you're thinking about that. You don't enjoy the moment. And I'm seeing that you need to learn to do that. Learn to be like a dog. Live in the moment. Don't think about all of these stressful things that's stressing you out. And also this card, Affirmation for Acceptance. Like, maybe, yeah, like, accept your fate as well, because the book is, like, titled Fate. There's a lot about games, and, you know, there's a storm behind her, but the clouds are parting at the top, and there's the sunlight. So, you know, the storm's not gonna last forever, but I also suggest don't feed into it. You know, there can be a storm going on. You don't need to focus on it. You don't need to see or read about it on social media. Instead, listen to wisdom. Listen to positive things, because there are spirit guides that's trying to help you on the right path, but I'm seeing that you're listening to all of these media, all of these toxic things, that you miss out on the things you really should be focusing on. You also have rebirth and regeneration. So yeah, birth a new you. Birth new passions, birth new ideas, be creative. You know, just do you instead of trying to see what everyone else is doing, if that makes sense. And also you have accept love. So again, you might have this idea about certain things in your head. There's a lot about accepting yourself, accepting your fate, accepting who you're supposed to be instead of trying to fight against it and try to be this something else that you're not really, that's not really you. And this reading was really like confusing and kind of all over the place, but this will make sense for a select few people. I don't think a lot of people chose pile 4. And if this didn't resonate, I suggest picking another pile, because this pile is really like confusing and all over the place. We're just gonna do the pendulum to see what you guys have. You have a maybe, but it's leaning more towards yes. So I hope that helps. So that's all for you, pile 4. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!